Hello, Bilishkavava here with another MTG video, posting new MTG videos every 2 days. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel? Because it really does help. And I want to thank the subscribers who are already subscribed. So today I want to talk about the announcement that Wizards of the Coast announced, and it's about background checks. And it's a press release they sent out, and this came out on the 12th of January 2018 this year, and they basically said making Magic spaces safer. So what are they saying? They're basically saying that they've learned that a lot of people are saying that judges, have been doing bad things, that people have been reporting them, they haven't been getting punished, some have not been DCI banned, they're working on that. But the best thing that they want to come up with is mandatory background checks according to your law. So if you're in Europe, if you're in America, whatever country you're in, you're going to have to abide by this law, and it is background checks for all sanctioned events. Friday Night Magic, all Channel Fireball Grand Prix, Channel Fireball events, local store events, Pro Tours, Magic World Cups. It basically includes the whole thing. Any conventions run by Wizards, anything run by Wizards will need background checks for the judges, for the people who are selling and stuff at the convention center. There'll be background checks for all the people, and this is basically what we wanted. This is what Jeremy wanted, so it's a great congratulations. I want to congratulate Jeremy from Unsleeved Media. He did a video basically saying that it was him, but it was more the community. I want to say thank you to the community, because you did make the Magic a safer place. You did make it better for people, for children, for everyone. So yes, it's a good step. There was no losers here. Jeremy from Unsleeved Media, he did say that there were no losers in this, and I 100% agree with him. No side lost. No one lost here. We all won. Collectively, we all won. Wizards have stepped up. They're doing it, and now Magic judges will have to have the same background checks as Pokemon judges, as Yu-Gi-Oh judges, and that is a good thing. There is no losing team here. Jeremy made that 100% clear. I 100% agree with that. And even though he said that he played a small part and he wanted to congratulate the community, saying that the community did most of the work, who are we kidding here? We basically have to thank Unsleeved Media, Jeremy, for spearheading this, for doing this crusade, for pushing through when everyone was on top of him. People didn't want to talk about it. Other Magic pros, other Magic community people were dogpiling on him, saying that this was just a vendetta because he got banned from Magic the Gathering. But he stuck to his guns, and he did what he needed to do. He did what he believed in, and he actually inspired change for many years to come. So in 3-4 years time, when we can look back and say we've got background checks, we can thank Jeremy from Unsleeved Media. So even though he wanted to thank the community and take a small part, I want to do this video and I want to do this message if he ever sees this video, and I want to say thank you, Jeremy, for sticking to your guns and doing what you believed in, which is very important in a world now where people flip-flop if it gets too hard. So even though this is a good thing, there has been some backlash. There has been some people who are not very happy with what's going on. And I think it comes back down to the source of where this came from. I think it comes down because it came from Jeremy. I think the overall background checks was a good thing. And I think if people actually sit back and think of it and take Jeremy out of the equation, and I know that's hard to do because Jeremy was the one that spearheaded this, you'd see that this is a fantastic initiative and it's a very good thing that happened. But I know a lot of people are complaining that this just is going to make it so much harder for judges, harder for game stores. Well, I talked to my local game store owner that yes, it would give him more trouble and he would actually have to do a little bit more work. But he said that he would be fully compliant with it and it wouldn't be too hard. He said it might take a little bit of extra work, but he will get it done and it will be something that he will 100% participate with. I talked to the judge that actually works there, that usually does all the judging and all the sanctioned events, and he said that he has no problem doing a background check. He said that he has the money to do a background check if that's needed. He said that yes, it's an extra hurdle, it's an extra step, We all know that's an extra step, but he also said that once the law comes down, and it is a law by Wizards, there's nothing much he can do but accept the law, move on, do the background check, and continue being a judge, and a fantastic judge he is at that. So I want to give a shout out to him if he ever watches one of these videos. So all in all, we actually did it, and by we, I did a very small part of this, but I was always 100% on board with the background checks. I wasn't always 100% on board with Jeremy or his tactics or the way he went about it, naming and shaming past offenders, but I was always on board with the idea of background checks, and now Wizards is on board with it as well, and they're making their judges basically do background checks, and basically Magic judges fall in line with Pokemon judges and Yu-Gi-Oh judges. So everyone wins. I 100% agree that there is no losing side to this, and we can 100% put this behind us, focus on the game of Magic, focus on more positive stuff, the game, the new cards, the new expansions, the new sets coming out, and we can try and move on past the controversy and the drama in the Magic community. How long will that last? Well, it'll probably last a week until something else happens and it's a huge drama, a huge explosive information comes out from Wizards, from Hasbro, who knows, from Unsleeved Media, who knows if he will get any more dirt on Wizards. But if anything happens, hopefully it won't be as severe as this, and we changed the game of Magic for the better. So thank you, Jeremy. Thank you for the community who stuck up for what they believed in, and background checks are now mandatory. So post down in the comment sections. Do you agree with this? Do you agree with background checks? Do you not agree with background checks? Do you think that Wizards did the right thing? Or do you think they should have never spoken about this? I think they did the right things, but I'm interested in knowing what you think about. Please do not forget that I'm posting new MTG content every 2 days. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel? Because it really does help. And that's about it. Bilashkavava, out.